Hello and welcome back to 5-Minute Productivity. My name is Chris Kamiri, and in this episode I'm going to show you how to use priority flags to designate time of day in Todoist. If you didn't know, Todoist has 4 different flags to designate priority, red being the highest and clear being the lowest. You can find these by going to the 3 dots on a task and seeing the priority right here. So priority 4 through priority 1, and you can just click those and it'll update the task. You can also change that in line, so if you wanted to do P3 instead, you can do that, and that'll change the priority. Priorities are a great way to reorganize your tasks and see what is most important to get done for the day, but I want to show you a way that you can use these flags as time indicators instead. I got this system from Carl Pauline, and I'll link to his channel below, but the system is as follows. Priority 1 being the red color are tasks that absolutely must be done today. Priority 2, which is the orange color, are AM or morning tasks. Priority 3, which is yellow, are PM or afternoon tasks. And then priority 4, which is the blank flag, which is also the default in Todoist, are evening tasks. You can certainly use morning, afternoon, or evening labels, but what I found is that you have to do a lot more manual reordering throughout the day, and it's not really efficient on a day-to-day basis. So by using flags, you can leverage Todoist auto sorting by priority. So what I have here is a very small today view, and typically for me, I have 20 to 30 tasks in my today view when I start off. A lot of these are just part of my morning routine and things that I can easily clear out, but it's still a lot of tasks and it's pretty overwhelming when you first come into it. So by reorganizing your tasks and using these priority flags, it'll help cut down, and then we can use filters in order to cut down on the number of tasks that we're seeing depending on the time of day that we're in and what we want to be looking at. So what I want to do is go through these tasks and reorganize them based on priority and the times of day that we want to do them. So our daily review, that's already on P3, which is our afternoon task. And I typically do this towards the end of the day, so priority 3 is fine for that. Meditate, I can do that pretty much any time, so we're going to leave that as priority 4, which is no tag or no priority or the clear flag. So no need to change that. Then we have this prepare for a kickoff meeting, and let's say that is late morning. That is on our calendar, let's assume, and we want to do this in the morning. As you can see, that task jumped up to the top and reprioritized that automatically, which is awesome. Let's see, change the homepage text on the website. That is something that can be done later in the day, so we'll do that as an afternoon task. Call Bob, we are going to do that in the morning, get those calls out of the way. Email how that landing page is coming along, and same thing, we'll get that out of the way in the morning. Then schedule an appointment to replace tires on the car, and this is a personal task, and we'll do that in the afternoon. So again, you can see how everything is reordered, and if we look at the times of day, so the morning, the afternoon, and the evening, or whenever, are nicely reorganized, and now for the times of day, we only have 3 tasks here to reorganize, 3 tasks here to possibly reorganize, and then whatever is left over at the bottom. So for example, if you wanted to move the daily review down and reprioritize that, you can. If you wanted to get this email out of the way, you could certainly move that up to the top. But we don't have a priority 1 task right now. So let's say that because we have this meeting later today in the morning, we want to make sure that we're fully prepared for this. So let's go ahead and add a P1 for that. And we have all of our tasks nicely reordered for the day. Now this is great, but as I said, if you have 20 to 30 tasks for today, this is still a pretty overwhelming list. So your task could be filling up the whole screen. It could certainly be hard to find things that you might want to do or might want to reorganize. So let's make some filters in order to better handle this daily workflow. Go over and expand filters. I'm going to add a new filter, and this is going to be our focus, and we'll change that to red. And this filter will be overdue and P1 and today. So this means that we're going to show any of our overdue tasks, no matter what priority they are. And then for today, we are only going to want the priority 1 tasks. You can add that. You can see that our single task was added. Second, we are going to do our morning filter. And let's have this as orange. And this is going to be a little bit different. So we're going to have today or overdue and P1 or P2. So this brings in our P1, our top priority, and all of our morning tasks. Third, we are going to have an afternoon. Let's make this the same yellow. And this is going to be similar to the morning one. So this is going to be today or overdue and P1 or P2 or P3. And that. You can see now all of your prioritized tasks are right here. And finally, we're going to do evening. I'll just leave that as the default color. This one is going to be a little bit different. So you can either extend this afternoon to be a P4 to include for the evening. But in my evening filter, I like just seeing the P4. So to do that, we're going to say today or overdue and P4. And we just have our single P4. So now that we have our filter set up, you can see that it's a lot more manageable than going through our today view. And where the real power comes in is that if you start going through your focus and morning tasks and say that we prepared for the meeting, we had that meeting, we emailed Tom, but we didn't get a chance to call Bob in the morning. When we get back from lunch or your break, we go to the afternoon filter. Then you can see that Call Bob is on our list and prioritized above everything else in our afternoon task list. This is really great because you don't have to continue to go back through your other filters. You can just keep on moving throughout your day, which makes it a really powerful workflow. In addition to that, if one of the tasks that you currently have needs to be reprioritized, all you need to do is change the flag and you're all set. You can stay in the same view. There's no need to change over, but you could always change over back to your focus filter. Don't forget, you could always add these filters to your favorites. So if you wanted to add your morning and focus, they will now be right up here. I'll put a link to Carl's video in the description below if you want to check his channel out. I'll also add the filters that I used in this video so that you can easily copy and paste them into your Todoist. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions and let me know what you think about using these priority filters as time indicators. Click the thumbs up if you like this video and please subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching and have a great day.